Episode 39 of LJ's Basement Bias Past and Present. We are back on the WWE Elite Legends series. This time I got Series 31. Triple H, El Matador, Crush, Bull Nakano with Diamond Stud as the Build-A-Figure. I want to welcome everybody back to the channel. As you know, I'm LJ. Let's go ahead and get these open. First things first, we're going to start off with number 5 being Triple H. For the most part, this Elite Legend series has some serious deep cuts, but Triple H was the odd man out. Not saying that it's a bad figure, but they probably could have picked somebody else, but I dig it. I like the belt. As you know, the material is stellar on these newer belts. Typical water bottle. And also, we got the 2x4 with the barbed wire. It's kind of flimsy, but you know, it is what it is. No item is really perfect as far as accessories. Let's look at this Triple H. I love the blue on the Triple H. This is Evolution Triple H also. Really good movement on this one. I'm glad that we got this one because we already had the purple and red and also the clean cut face scan. Solid figure to have. After Triple H, we have the Diamond Stud. Now, we've been getting a lot of the late great Scott Hall figures, whether it's been NWO Scott Hall or Razor Ramon. But we got the Diamond Stud from his NWA and WCW days. Sunglasses are the only accessories. This is a really solid figure, really solid face scan, really good movement for a build a figure, and I love to see that. Diamond Stud, you know, as you see, he didn't come with a whole lot of flash and frills. Usually this was his usual gear, as you saw. And then on the back, he had stud, sometimes with a D, sometimes with two Ds. This one has the single D. Really solid builder figure. Definitely a deep cut for me. And speaking of deep cuts, we have Tito Santana back in the Mattel Elite line. This is great to see, but this time he is El Matador. That gimmick, it was okay. He's got the cape. He's also came with the hat. You can't wear the hat. I don't even see why they even gave it to us. But I will say about this Tito, the face scan is really good. I really love the tan on here. As you see, he's got his hair tied up as he did. And out of all the elites that I've unboxed from this series, this one here has some of the best movement coming right out the box. So it's pretty nice. The articulation is super awesome. Really great Tito figure. Now coming off with Tito, we got Bull Nakano. She's at number 2. This bull looks really great. Soft goods are really nice on here. That face skin is dope. Now just be mindful because of the hair, you're not going to get a lot of movement in the head, so just fair warning. But the articulation is still there in the body, really solid. She did come with some additional fists for hands, and she also has the nunchucks. Now I do want to go ahead and actually zoom in, or should I say, I'm going to actually bring her up to the camera and you can see her traditional gear. Also, I just want to say, first time in the line, Bull Nakano Elite, that face scan is awesome. Really great work. At number 1, you guessed it, we got Crush, the late great Brian Adams. This figure in box looked huge. So, of course, when I pulled it out, it did not disappoint because Brian Adams was a big guy. Let's look at that head scan. Let's go ahead and be mindful that he does have a mullet. And there is a little bit of wiggle room in the head, not a whole lot. Really solid articulation and movement on this one. Not as stiff as with most big guys. I think Tito may still have him beat out of everybody in this series. But this is such a solid figure. My main reason for really saying that this is number 1 for one, you know, we're getting more Brian Adams figures as far as NWO and Demolition, but this one, the color just really pops. Series 31 of the Elite Legends series came out really solid. You know, we've had some that already hit throughout the year. This is probably going to be one of my favorites. But stay tuned because guess who has Series 32 down in the basement ready to unveil? Yeah, that's coming real soon. That's going to be episode 40. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like, share, and subscribe.